Do you feel like you are stuck in your life? Do you sometimes think to yourself, if I would get that promotion and earn more money, if I find a loving partner, or if I follow my passion, I will finally be happy? Let me straight up tell you, you probably won't.
Wait, what?
I remember when I was still in med school and I was literally broke, studying every single day to no end, and I always had the thought of how awesome my life would be, not being stuck in my room or in the library with my face being stuck to a book. There was always pressure to perform well on the next test. I thought to myself, when I'm finally a doctor, my life will change for the better. And when I finally got my approbation into my hands, I felt like the happiest person alive. You know, I felt powerful. I felt like I had the power to make a difference in other people's lives, doing a job that is meaningful and earning some money doing that. But then reality hits you in the face. When I started working, it was working at least 60 hours a week, working 12 days in a row and having 2 days off and doing the same thing over and over and over. Every single day felt like a test again, performing in front of your chief and co-workers, performing to keep my patients alive, performing not to appear like an imposter. I felt stuck again. But lightning struck when I read The Power of Now. Eckhart Tolle wrote, "You cannot find yourself by going into the past. You find yourself by coming into the present." Sometimes you may think, if I travel the world, I will find myself. When I follow my passion, I will finally be happy. But this way of thinking is thinking about a future you to be happy. But the reality is, the past is gone and the future is uncertain. Only living fully in the now will bring you clarity, peace and purpose. I didn't have to change my life to be a happier person. I just had to rewire my thinking to be a happier person. So I stopped thinking about reaching the next stage. It is about enjoying the process, enjoying the journey, and focusing on the path that you're currently walking on. And this is not just me. When you talk to your friends and your family, you will also hear the struggles. You will hear, "I want to follow my passion because I hate my job." Or people will say, "I can't wait until I'm retired." And parents may say to their children that they want some grandkids. A lot of people never see the bliss that is right in front of them. So instead of thinking about how overworked I am, I saw the positive sides. I get to practice my dream job. I get to make a difference in other people's lives. I get to help people who are immigrants who can't speak German that well, and I can make them feel understood because I know how hard life can be if you look different. Eckhart Tolle also wrote, "You find peace not by rearranging the circumstances of your life, but by realizing who you are at the deepest level." The next thing I did to live my dream life is to be content with the money that I have. I was always good with this type of mindset because I was never a person to be sad or angry because I couldn't afford certain things. A lot of my high school friends started to apply for real jobs and not going the university route. And that's how there was a discrepancy between the things my friends and I could afford. They had access to cars, vacation and all the things, while I was a struggling student. But I never really felt like I was missing out. I could afford things that I valued by working on the side. I could go to the movies, I could go eat out every once in a while. I was content with the things that I had. And I think this mindset is a thing that everyone should practice. I know that today I'm in a very privileged position, but I also can tell you that depending on your mindset, money will never be enough. I could afford to go traveling every single month, but at the same time, I don't have the time to do that. I have friends that can afford houses even though they earn less because their families are in a better position. Even as a doctor, I cannot afford a house in a city like Cologne, even though I work full time. That is mind-boggling to me. But instead of crying, I focus on the things that I have access to. Be content with the things that you do have. There will always be someone who has it better than you and someone that has it worse. But being content with your situation right now, no one can take that away from you. The next thing that I did to live my dream life is that I stopped living in fear. I have been watching YouTube for so many years. When I watched Kev Jamba, Ryan Higa and Community Channel back in the day, I always wanted to create videos as well. I have been vlogging my life since like 2013 and it never got seen by the world because I was afraid of judgment. Today so many people want to be a content creator, but back in the day it was seen as cringy to be one of the first creators. 9 years later it came to my mind again and I had a decision to make. Do I want to live in fear or do I want to take action and create for myself and the world to see what I have to offer? Fear is a natural part of life. It is an emotion that was serving us to keep us away from danger, and fear will never go away as long as you continue to grow. It just took posting one video in silence without telling anyone that started my journey here. But what is truly important is that not making a decision because of fear will hinder you from so much progress in your life. So the next time you have an important decision to make, ask yourself, does your decision have the possibility to expand your horizon? Is it moving you to a future that you are seeing yourself in? If the answer is yes, then the answer is to do it. And it can be scary as hell, but living a life that is authentic to you will lead you to so much more happiness. The amount of fun that I have creating and interacting with other people gives me so much joy. Growth will happen when you step out of your comfort zone. If you're feeling stressed all the time, I have the perfect video for you right here. I hope you're doing well. I hope you learned something. Be sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Jeremy Tuesday. Peace.